Hey everyone, how's it going? This is Dawn and Dara here, back at you again with another video. And before we get started, as always, I'd like to say thank you to everyone who has subscribed to the channel, liked the videos, comment on the videos. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Okay, now this video is going to be about journaling. I promise I'll do my best not to keep it that long. Journaling is so, I don't want to use the word important, but it's important if you want to evolve. It's important if you want to start seeing changes in your life, if you want to start like writing things down and then going back and looking over them and seeing how your thought process was, maybe 4 months ago, 5 months ago, maybe even a year ago. That is one of the great things about journaling. Also, journaling is good for just writing down things that you're grateful for. Writing down things that you love about yourself. Writing down things. I have a journal. I have several different journals here, okay? I'm going to share them with you. Writing down your wants, your needs, your desires. If you do tarot cards and oracle cards, maybe you did a reading for yourself, you may want to write down the cards that you got, especially if you're a beginner. You may want to write down not necessarily the cards themselves, but what you got from that reading, if you get what I'm saying. You may want to just jot some notes down. Okay, meditate, sit, look, meditate on, let your intuition get busy, okay, and just write those things down. So, I have several different journals here. You don't even have to spend a lot of money. I have this pretty little cute one here that I got from Forever 21, with my little pen there. I have this one here, the Universe Has Your Back journal. I got my little 99-cent journal. Okay. I got this other journal here. This is actually a book that I'm writing. That's what I got. This one, that's why it has the pretty little glittering on it. I like pink. I love pink and I love glitter. And then I also have this journal, Never Stop Chasing Your Dreams. I got this journal when I went to Toronto a few weeks back, and I went to that event. I went to a masterclass in Toronto, and I got that to take some notes with. So you don't have to it doesn't have to be that expensive. You saw all the different journals that I got. I know I showed them pretty fast, but once you start getting into journaling, you may get to the point to where you're like, okay, I want this journal for this. Like, I got this journal here. This journal right here is my journal that I use to write down my wants, needs, and desires. Just, things like that. When I'm feeling maybe a certain type of way, I might jot down a little something like that. The Universe Has Your Back. This journal here, I just use this for whatever. I started out with doing tarot spreads. I got root chakra healings in here. I wrote something in here. I'm in a very loving and powerful relationship. That's what it is. I wrote that out in this particular journal. You can do all things like that. You can write things into existence as well as speak things into existence. You write things into existence, and you think things into existence. Okay? The most powerful way is writing and speaking. They're all powerful, don't get me wrong. But when you write it out, for whatever reason, it just escalates everything. Okay? And like I said, it's also good to go back on to look to see what you wrote maybe 4 months ago, 5 months ago. Also, this particular journal here, this is my dream journal. Okay, I could have did a video on just dream journal, but I didn't want to do that, okay, because there's so many different ways to journal. But I have a dream journal here, and I look back and I read some things, and a lot of those things have manifested. I'm not going to get into my dreams, okay? That's my personal business, okay? I also have a diary that I didn't want to show in this video. I've had a diary since I was a little girl. Not the same diary, but my mother is the one who got me into writing and got me into the diary. I remember she bought me a diary. I believe I was 8 at that time. And ever since then, I always kept a diary. Writing down what happened that day. Okay, say it had you feeling weirded out, you know, whatever happened. I don't know what it was. Write it down. Let that energy out on paper. All right. There's also, I've heard people say, especially in people who are into law of attraction, you want to write down, when you're writing down things that you want, your wants, needs, and desires, you want to write it out in blue ink. Some people say other things, but I've always heard write it out on white paper and blue ink. And that's what I choose to do for the most part. You know, even though this pen that I showed you, this does have black ink, you know, so I don't get so caught up with the color of the ink unless I'm writing out a petition or something. I do make sure that it's on white paper and it's written out in blue ink. Okay, so I just want to share these things with you. There's so much that I want to share on this channel still. I know I've shared a lot, but there's still more that I have to share that is helping me on my spiritual path, on this spiritual journey, and I'm going to share it with everybody. I'm going to share it with the world. Okay, so this is Dawn and Zyra here, back at you again. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Have a good one. Take care. Bye.